afternoon on this mid-October and mid-autumn as I drive down I-94 to the shithole that is Central Illinois for the next 6 weeks to do a little work and to be bored out of my mind. This is VINCENZO'S Go Crypto Investing, where you like, subscribe, and share for a one-of-a-kind, company-made, probability-based trading alert, technical analysis, company philosophy. Like I said, I'm on my way to the communist state of Illinois in the greater Bloomington metropolitan area in central Illinois, right? Back at the old Rivian, right? They're about to go public. When Rivian goes live, you jabronis buy that. Right, Tiny? Tiny knows. My cat's taking the old first ever road trip 10 years into this world for him, so he's handling it quite well. He's just kind of chilling. He doesn't really like it, but doesn't really hate it either. He's got his little food back there, his catnip box, right, his house, all that good stuff. So he's handling it quite well, right? So we'll see how that goes. Right, Tiny? He's doing all right. I thought it would be a lot worse. He's a trooper. You can see the old Bitcoin. It looks like it had a little bit of a flash drop. See that again? Get some buyers out. It's trying to tell you the market's about to change in Bitcoin, right? There hadn't been a lot of volume as this is pumped up. Still ain't a lot of volume. And we've been telling you with these rings, just like the XRP, you're getting topped out here as all these rings converge on each other. The red, the orange, and the blue, right? Those are all telling you this is coming down. And it is, right? It is going to come down. It's just everyone's been piling into Bitcoin, squeezing out of the altcoins, taking their profit out of their phenomenal trades they've been in, right? That's what's going on here. And if you don't see that's what's going on here, you're going to get fleece heisted and shisted. I just mean, look at the volume. Look at that. Let's pull out our industry exclusive perching tool, right? Volume in the peak as the bull run was coming up after COVID. And ever since that candle on the week of January the 4th, decline, sell volume spike, decline, sell volume spike, decline, sell volume spike, decline. And now the volume, you almost can't even see it. As the price has got, this is pumping price, crashing volume to almost zero, and a phenomenally rising price. That's a very bearish sign. Often you'll notice a rounding top as we zoom in from the weekly to the daily time frame. Often you'll notice a rounding top happening as the buyers or the bulls become exhausted and the sellers or the bears take over the market, and the price is going to come down. And that's what it's going to do. And I think it's going to fall very quickly in the daily time frame down to the 200-day moving average. Even though it doesn't seem like a big fall, that's all the way. The 200-day moving average right now is all the way down there. It's going to slither its way up. So it's all the way down at like the $48,000 level. It's a pretty substantial fall from where you're at now. And then I believe you're going to come all the way back down into the lower part of this green support box down there. I think Bitcoin's got a big fall coming as you get into November, and you're going to end up being way back down there. This has been no secret. There's been no hiding of that at VINCENZO'S Go Crypto Investing. Right, Tiny? We've been not hiding that. We've been advertising that since back in early to mid-spring, or late spring and early summer, that we have a big November crash, a November to remember coming. I've been laying out the methods to my madness, right? And that's the Dogecoin had a nice pump up today. And we'll see here. We told you if Doge, we think Doge is going to start coming down too. We told you Doge has been in this little consolidation, right? I don't know why everyone's slowing down here. It's like a uniform slowing down right here. And the top out, you can see it got sold off again at the same spot it kind of wicked up to a few weeks ago at about the 27 cent level. And I think as soon as you crush this orange ring, that's going to be a catalyst for you to kind of sell off, right? You trade into there, and I think then you're going to start to head down. And the Doge, there's just no momentum. There's just no volume if you go to the weekly time frame. You try to find the volume in the weekly time frame there. Go ahead, try to find it. You need to fucking a telescope that sees Mars, right? There ain't nothing there. I think you're coming down to the 200-day moving average for the first time in a very long time in the Doge and the weekly time frame. And that's all the way down at about, ooh, that's way down there. That's under a penny, right? That's way down there. And I think it's going to come down there. All of these coins are trending down. The altcoins are still bleeding. And the reason the altcoins are still bleeding is because Bitcoin dominance continues to rise. And as Bitcoin dominance continues to rise, the only way Bitcoin dominance rises is by all these other altcoins and shyster coins start bleeding out, and the money starts going back to the king daddy that everyone assumes is the king daddy, and that would be the Bitcoin, right? And you can see we continue to bleed out, just as we called it on XRP, right? As we have a 46.69% crash that's underway and started when you got rejected up there, just as Vincenzo told you, right up there. God, come on, fucker. When you got rejected right up there, like Vincenzo told you, we have not changed, we have not moved, and we've held firm and pat on where this price is going based on our technicals and TA and technical trading chart that we have set up. And we know where the price is going. We're just watching it go, watching the hoopla, and watching all the noise surrounding the XRP right now, and all the fleece heisters and shysters and charlatans and scumbags out there, snake oil salesmen that are selling you a bill of goods, right? We know where this is going. It's going way down there in XRP. That's just what's going to happen. As long as we go down here, or to up here, to Bitcoin dominance, you see Bitcoin dominance is up 1.5% again today, and Bitcoin dominance is now breaking that key descending overhead resistance at 46.18%. And if we get above that 47.17%, like we've been following in the weekly in Bitcoin dominance, right? You're going to break out of that descending pattern, and you're going to break up and try to move your way towards that 59.19%, and that'd be catastrophic for the altcoins. And that wouldn't be too bad for Bitcoin, but the altcoins would continue to bleed up. If you end up shooting up here towards this upper target and Bitcoin dominance and make a run at 60.1% dominance again, after you bounced off the 39.69% after you crashed in the dominance and allowed altcoins to pump, right? Altcoins were allowed to pump, and you had an altcoin season all in there, right? That was altcoin season. And since then, in this area, altcoins are bleeding out, especially in this most recent one right there. That is where altcoins are bleeding out. And if you want that to stop, you need it to get rejected, but the momentum is still pushing as the market's getting scared when we go to the altcoins, right? The Theta's going down, the DENT's going down, the V-Chain's going down, the FTM, the DAG, the XPR, whatever, the T-Fuel, COTI. You throw a dart at the altcoins, they're all crashing because they're bleeding out, and the scared money's going back to Bitcoin. So these altcoins will continue to bleed until Bitcoin dominance gets rejected, and there's more enthusiasm and euphoria in the market, not so much people being scared, right? So that's what's going on in the state of the market right now as I drive down to the shithole that is Central Illinois, leaving my beautiful Metro Detroit, great state of Michigan, in my home for the next 6 weeks until about the great holiday that is Thanksgiving, right? Peace and love, peace and love.